Questions?
So, Sear, start with you. You guys were cruising along, all of a sudden it got difficult there. What was the difference, and how'd you hang on ultimately in the end?
I think we let up a little too much, but that's when we'll go back to practice and work on those things. Other than that, though, like, we can't let up like that no more.
So Tucker, same for you. You guys got a little loose with the ball at times. Again, made the plays you had to down the stretch.
Yeah, that's definitely 100% on me. There was a lot of plays, that you want back, after the fact. But, it's saw press for the first time. And, we've practiced it before, but, live bullets come flying, and it's something we definitely have to clean up. And, that's on me to, make sure, take care of the ball and guys are in the right spots when the press comes. And, after the first couple, I think we did settle in a little better, calm down, slowed ourselves down, and then we were able to break it. But, we got to execute the first time.
Monty, there were several different points in the game that you went out to a lead. They had a little bit of a run, but you were always able to respond. There was always a response. Is that something that you've sensed early from this team? What goes into being able to do that?
Coach always talks about, just being resilient, being able to take that first punch and, just be able to, fight back. Games aren't always clean. They're not always easy, but at the end of the day, it's the winning team who comes out on top, and that's all that matters. Just being able to dig down, get these stops, get these kills, and, just get the right shots on the offensive end, and the game always just ends up, basketball guys are always with us, as I say. But, just tying down as a team, staying together in those tough moments, and that's the most important part for us.
You mentioned kills, 3 stops in a row. Is that a point of emphasis for you all defensively?
Yes, all the time. Just start a game with a kill. Just like last game, we came out on them I think it was 32-4. Just being able to just throw that first punch and just keep wailing at them.
Tucker, I think maybe kind of going into the season, a lot of people kind of thought that this was going to be a 3-point shooting team, live and die by the 3. The fact that you guys didn't really hit a ton of threes tonight, and still won the game, led pretty much the whole game. Does that kind of make a statement about what this team really can be?
I think the thing about our team is we have a lot of guys that can make threes. I don't necessarily think it's going to be our season whether we're making or missing threes. I think with our movement and how we move the ball and how well we play together, I think that kind of makes up for maybe our on-ball quickness of being able to get past guys and get into the paint. But our motion kind of gets us the right looks at the rim and, kind of makes up for it. But obviously it's nice on nights when you're not shooting it well to find a way to win. We talk about that a lot of, the nights you shoot it well, you should win by 30. The nights you don't, you just got to find a way. And, it might not be offensively. And I thought that's a good case of it tonight.
So, Sear, with about 6 minutes left, in the first half, you jumped a pass, got a layup, and then almost jumped a pass the next possession. How much pride do you take in your intensity on defense?
I take a lot of pride in my defense. Like these guys right here, they'll tell you it always start with me defensively. So that's my responsibility for those guys, to bring that for them.
Sincere, what role did you think your ball pressure played, particularly in the first half? It seemed like you took Diggins out of a lot of what he was trying to get.
Just take it away. They said Diggins, came off 8 threes last game, so my job was to take those away. And, he did hit some late second half on me, heavily contested, but that's still, my responsibility was to just take that away.
Amani, there was that moment there, just over 2 minutes left to go in the game. You've got the ball, top the key, just inside the 3. You kind of spin around your guy, and I think you maybe threw up 2 or 3 pump fakes and got a crucial bucket. Can you just kind of talk about that moment and how big it was? And was that the most pump fakes you've used in one play before?
Definitely not. But just shout out, our coaching staff. This guy was well put together. We knew coming into the game that they jumped at a lot of pump fakes, and they're ball hungry. They want to press up into you. So I just saw the opportunity to open lane to just, he was pressed up. He thought action was coming, so fake the action, get downhill, throw in a few pump fakes, and just keeping it simple. So yeah.
You start that play on the perimeter. You finish it 2 feet from the basket. What does that say about, a guy of 6'8"? Most people may not expect that from you.
Just I like to call myself a dog. Just being able to just, get to where I want on the court and just finishing, plays at the rim, whether it's at the rim or it's just a spray, anything to, just to keep the game simple. When the game's simple, it's effective. So I just try my best to, just get to my spots so I know I'm good at and then just finish it off.
Tucker, for you, how cool is it to see true freshmen like KJ and Jonathan come off the bench and give the firepower that they did, especially in the first half?
Yeah, I mean, they're a great spark for us. It's exactly what you want with guys that are, coming off the bench. They bring tremendous energy. KJ's a guy that, just relentless, and he plays with that energy and spark. And then JP provides that, that power from shooting, and he can knock a couple down and just change a game. And the best thing about those two guys is, they want to be good so bad, and they work extremely hard. They want to be coached and want to learn from, some of the older guys. And, it's perfect. And I think they're going to grow a lot throughout this year and get even better as, they're already a big help for us. But I think conference play, there'll be two different players completely.
You guys mentioned that it wasn't clean and it wasn't easy, but I suspect you were expecting that facing this team. I mean, they try to get you to play a game like that. Is that fair to say?
Absolutely, yes.
Is it hard? I mean, how do you practice that? How do you get ready for something like that?
It's definitely hard. I mean, you can't really simulate that in practice, their size and their ball pressure. But just, especially in the scout room, just keying in on the little things, know their tendencies, and that just helps you get on the court comfortable. And then when the live shots are, flying, then once you settle in, it's all simple from there.
Tucker, you're really preaching energy on the floor tonight. There were times where, it felt like the arena was kind of supplying that. What do you do when maybe the fans aren't fully into a game and they kind of hit a dry spot? How do you guys build your own energy?
Yeah, I think two things. One, the fans are terrific when they're into it, and I don't think people realize how much of a difference it makes, when they're really into the game. But regardless what the crowd does, we should be able to, go anywhere and have our own energy. And I think that's, one thing that we can probably learn from this game is, we can't be such a roller coaster. Even when things go bad, just keeping that same energy, kind of that, swagger to us, at all times, not just when things are going well.
Sincere, there was kind of a moment for you in the second half. You got twisted up on that rebound, and a lot of bodies are in there. It looked like an ankle or a knee, or were you knee?
Everything's great.
You have back-to-back nights with career-high in points. How are you liking your new role as a attacker on offense?
I like it a lot. I love playing with these guys. Everybody's so unselfish. Everybody knows what everybody else is good at, so we try to put each other in the right positions. And just shout out my guys for giving me the ball when I'm in the right spots. And just trying to keep it going.
Any other questions? Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.